We all do it. You spend months training your personal AI. You correct its tone, fix its formatting, and it becomes a perfectly attuned companion. You pour your actual working life into it. It learns your writing style, the history of your specific projects, and all the little operational preferences you rely on to get through the day. Then reality hits. You switch jobs, or your IT department signs a new enterprise contract, and suddenly you are forced to use an entirely different platform. On day one, that new system knows absolutely nothing about you. All that tailored history is gone, wiped clean, and you are starting over from a blank text box. Treating these models like interchangeable software subscriptions creates a continuous amnesia loop. Every time you cross a corporate boundary, you lose your digital memory. Right now, your working intelligence is scattered. You have bits trapped inside ChatGPT, pieces in Claude, and research threads living in Perplexity. When you walk into a new job, the corporate IT firewall immediately blocks you from bringing those personal accounts inside the building. Companies are already adjusting to this. Major tech firms like Meta will fly you out, put you in a room with a factory reset laptop, and ask you to prove your skills using their unconfigured AI tools. They expect you to generate brilliant code or strategy instantly. Instead, stripped of the accumulated context that actually powers your productivity, you perform like a sluggish junior hire. Working without your digital context is the modern equivalent of trying to type with one hand. It artificially suppresses your actual value in the market. Behind the user-friendly interfaces, Sam Altman is overseeing an infrastructure designed to keep user context trapped. Anthropic's Dario Amodei is following a similar script. Both labs have realized that while models are becoming commodities, your personal context is a sticky asset that prevents you from switching providers. The mechanics of this trap are straightforward. Pouring your data into these systems is frictionless, but extracting that context to use elsewhere is almost impossible. This turns your history into a retention tool. Leaving that walled garden means massive productivity loss. In an industry where models are released every few months, these tech giants have shifted their focus to memory. Your accumulated context is being used as a lock-in mechanism to maintain their enterprise subscription rights. You would expect a well-funded startup to step in and build a bridge out of these memory traps by now. But software markets divide products into two categories: opium products that kill an acute daily pain, and candy products that are just nice to have. AI memory extraction is firmly a candy product. The pain of context loss only spikes acutely on the specific day you switch employers or software tools. Since that pain is completely invisible for the rest of the year, startups struggle to capture the consistent, daily active users they need to survive. The giants want to keep you trapped, and the startups can't afford to save you. If you want to keep your professional leverage, you have to build your own escape route. The solution is a practice called Bring Your Own Context. It requires physically separating your professional memory from the AI models themselves. You don't need a massive platform's architecture. This entire foundation rests on a simple, user-controlled SQL database that lives outside any specific corporate ecosystem. This database becomes a permanent, evolving ledger. It holds your working habits, the details of your projects, and all the operational preferences you rely on to be effective. Because you own the database, your information travels with you. If you stored that exact same ledger inside a proprietary tool, you could lose access the moment you crossed a security boundary. Controlling your own SQL database pulls the leverage away from the tech platforms and puts the power of memory permanently back in your hands. To make this database talk to your AI, you use the Model Context Protocol, or MCP. It is an open, universal read and write standard that connects your data to any platform. When you get forced onto a new tool at work, you just connect your MCP server. It acts as a plug-and-play mechanic to instantly transfer your professional identity. The new AI reads the database and immediately understands your specific working style. You skip the months of retraining entirely. As you continue working in the new tool, the AI writes fresh context back to your database, ensuring your system constantly updates as you learn new skills. By building a context layer you own, you stop starting from zero every time a tool or a job changes. You're no longer feeding a walled garden. You're developing a professional asset that travels with you.